Your mom.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at Revoltech Takeya's collection of Gegege no Kitaro figures. So there are 3 figures in this collection. We have Kitaro himself, Medama-oyaji, and Nezumi Otoko. Some of you may know that Gegege no Kitaro is getting a new anime in 2018 for the 50th anniversary of the anime. So Gegege no Kitaro has basically been running a new show every 10 years or so since 1968, which is quite an amazing feat, I think. So in celebration of the 50th anniversary of this really cute show, I've decided to do this video. First up, we have Kitaro. So he's the main character of the show. This is what he looks like in the box. Because the paper of the cardboard box is really soft, there's no factory seal. So I've bought 2 copies of Kitaro just to make sure, and both copies have no tape on them. So here is Kitaro in his blister. You can see all the parts laid out. He comes with 2 faceplates, 5 hands, his dad, as well as parts for the base. Let's go through all the parts individually. So this little box is to store all the loose bits. This is the main base. I don't know if you can see that, but it's incredibly detailed. There we go. Notice the skull and the old wood and stones. This is a Japanese headstone, which is broken. You just pop that into this slot here. It's a lot harder than I thought it was. Alright, so it does fit. My copy just needed a little more convincing. Snap it in, and you're good to go. So that's one part done. The next part is this old tree. Now this one goes into the other bit with the peg. There we go, into the slot like that. Sorry about the cicada in the background, or cricket, or whatever. There we go. Please! There we go. So here is the base and just the major parts of Kitaro laid out. He is a hunched over character, so his neck normally shouldn't be visible. This is what he looks like from the back. I really love this figure. I know the joints are not the same color all the way through, but to be honest, such a minor complaint. The design, overall design, the colors, the paint job. Look at this little hair tuft. You pull that out and stick his dad in his on top of his head. There you go. Oh, come on. He does fit, I promise. His articulation is really good. Here's how you pull off his change his faceplate. He looks so weird with his neck extended like that, but that's purely for functional reasons. He's not supposed to be displayed like that at all. I mean, there's no never, you can do whatever you want, but it just doesn't look like Kitaro if he has a really long neck. So to take his hair off, you just kind of peel it off. It's a little bit scary, but the soft plastic really gives you a lot of room. And he looks really strange without his hair. So the head you just remove, pull these two pieces apart. The ears come off with the faceplate. And you just, sorry, you can see there are pegs. And on the back side of the faceplate, you can interchange the eyes. So that is one really cool feature of this Revoltech series. Just pop it in, line up the head. Bop. There you go. Looks a bit weird, but he looks way better when you put his hair back on. Just slide it on, be careful not to get it caught over his ears. And you can adjust it a little bit. He has a missing eye, that's just the nature of Kitaro. You can have that showing a little bit if you want, but personally, I like him without. There you go, that's what Kitaro looks like. Here is what he looks like pre-post. So this is just a photograph. This is the default, I guess. He's just standing there with Medama-oyaji on his head. But this is my favorite face. To be honest, I think Kitaro looks really cute here. He's actually kind of a chill, lazy kid, so this is his lazy expression. This is Medama-oyaji, so this is Kitaro's father. Long story short, he died, and all that's left is his eyeball. His eyeball also has a body, which is weird. But don't question these things. Unlike the others, this Medama-oyaji is 1:1 scale, so this is actual size. Now my copy is second-hand, so he comes with the realistic eye inserted, but I'm pretty sure the anime eye is the default that comes with this figure. I had to get him secondhand because I missed out my chance to pre-order. I don't know why or how, but I just did. So that is all his parts. The main thing you'll notice is this really old sake cup, which Medama-oyaji likes to take a bath in. So this is his bath water. It's pretty cute. I mean, looks like nothing right now, but when he's posting it, I think it's one of his better poses. The sake cup is alright. I mean, it looks a bit worn, but I don't think it's incredibly realistic or super convincing. No, nowhere near the level of detail as the base. And Medama-oyaji does come with his own little base. This is a very realistic old bone. Looks like it's been in the mud for a long time. If the details will show, there you go. So I think it's cast off a real piece of bone because it's far too detailed. There's also a really nice red worm inside. Just a nice touch. Again, we have this orange box for loose bits and pieces, sorry. Here's a little wash towel. There's a peg inside to put it into his wrist, like a hand. This is the anime eye that I was talking about. So it doesn't look like much, but when it's inserted into the eye, it looks quite good. And I feel like this tear bit actually doesn't fit on this one. This weird looking thing is the teary eye bit, I think, because it's the only one that takes the overlay. Here are his tiny hands. So cute. I would try a voice impersonation of Medama-oyaji because he has such a distinct voice, but I'm too embarrassed, so yeah. So cute. Look at his little hands. They're all blushed and shaded, which is really nice. I've never really been a fan of Revoltech, but this series is... I like it more than some of my Figmas, to be honest. This little thing helps him attach to the bone base. And finally, we are onto the main figure. He's got a bit of a pot belly going, that's just his design. He's kind of a chubby body, which kind of gets in the way of his articulation and posability. But I don't know. I think the silhouette is unique, and he's special enough that I think he's a worthy addition to any collector, especially if you're a fan of Gegege no Kitaro. This is him posed on the bone base with the anime eye inserted. Next up, last but not least, we have Nezumi Otoko. Now this guy is kind of the villain of the show, but not really. He's just a little bit like Team Rocket, just kind of there being a pest, but never the real bad guy. He's just a petty, dirty, smelly man. Now this is the first time I'm opening Nezumi Otoko, so I'm actually really impressed with him. Obviously, due to the nature of his design, his articulation is really not that good. He is kind of wrapped tightly. That is his silhouette. I'll show you in more detail what I mean by that. But here are all the pieces. You think, oh wow, he doesn't come with another face. But he does come with a stack of money and fish bones, so that makes up for it, I guess. Also, his base is super nice. I love his base. If you can see... There we go. Please focus. Is that showing? There we go. So you can see the detailing of the stone and the grass, as well as the little onigiri that's placed in front of what's supposed to be a little shrine. I'm gonna grab this thing first. So this is Kitaro's letterbox. In the show, a lot of human kids can summon Kitaro by writing to him. And this one just goes... where'd it go? Right into here. There's a little hole. It's kind of funny. I think that his letterbox is wearing a wig. Here is the little, what do you call this? Shrine thingy. And you place this one here. You get two of them, and I think this creates a really awesome sort of false perspective. This big one up the front, and you get a smaller one to go in the back. And it feels like, I don't know, I like the illusion it makes. It's a bit higher up. There you go. Yeah, it just looks like it's super far away. Now, this thing, I had no idea what this was until I realized it's actually Nezumi Otoko's hand rolled up in his sleeve. So this one is on the character's left side. Our left, his right hand. So if you can replace his hand with this part, make him look like he has his hand hidden in his sleeve. My favorite part is this stack of money. So this guy is really money motivated. And so it's very fitting that he has this prop. If he'll show, of course. Sorry about the autofocus. There you go. It's really detailed for a little thing. Alright, trying to keep the focus back up so I can show you the little fish bones. I really like the props of Nezumi Otoko. I think it really makes up for his lack of additional faceplate. Not to say that he's not expressive, his 2 faceplates plus the eye options that you get really do explore a lot of different expressions. So that's good. There we go. So he's got these closed eyes and open mouth. If you put the closed eyes with his closed mouth, it looks like he's laughing or giggling. So it's just, you'd be amazed at the range of stuff you can do with these figures. Here are some surprised eyes. His little hands, I'll try to show you in focus, if I can get them out. He's got beautiful hands, I must say. God damn it. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. So these are the hands. You get 1 kind of holding one, and 2 open palm, and 1 pointer. Look at the details. Here he is, the man himself, Nezumi Otoko. I love how he's posed in this. His hands slightly ajar. He has really beautiful detail on his foot as well. Just look at those feet. Probably the best figure feet. Okay, so this is why it's really hard to pose this guy. He's wrapped up. And they do have joints. I just really couldn't test the movement all that much. I'm pretty sure if I try to force it a little bit, I can get some good poses, but I really intended it to just be out for show for this video, and I'm going to put him straight back in. This is a pre-post Nezumi Otoko. As you can see, holding the money because my favorite. And here's all 3 of them posed together. I put Medama-oyaji in the teacup because he's really cute like that. Anyway, I hope you guys are really pumped for the anime, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These figures are really great, and I highly recommend them to anyone, especially if you are into this series or if you like action figures in general. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye! みんなで歌おうゲゲゲのゲみんなで歌おうゲゲゲのゲみんなで歌おうゲゲゲのゲ